Now to an announcement today that will directly impact Detroit neighborhoods for years to come.
That's right. Dan Gilbert is making a $500 million pledge to help lift them up, and it's starting right away with help for homeowners with overdue property taxes. Let's bring in Rod Maloney. And Rod, this money is really going where it's needed most.
Well, you know, this is the first project that Dan Gilbert sees as the problem. And of course, the county, the city, and even Dan Gilbert himself have been working on this problem for the past 10 years, and they've made significant progress. But Gilbert believes there are still about 20,000 people in the below the poverty level of about $21,000 that need this kind of help. And he wants to give it to them so they can look forward and not back.
No person should have to make the decision or the choice between keeping their home or feeding their family.
So he and his wife Jennifer are pledging $500 million through their charities to make a real impact on the problems people face on the ground in the neighborhoods. The first effort will put $15 million into paying back property taxes Gilbert believes often can lead to grinding generational poverty.
We'd rather go deep on a handful of important, critical issues and have major impact on them than just start spreading out money like Santa Claus.
This is also the start of targeted giving to have Detroiters stop looking backward financially and move forward maintaining and improving their homes. Mayor Mike Duggan says foreclosures are no longer the big problem.
The stress is that you have people from bills from 4, 5, 6 years ago hanging over their heads, making them insecure in their life every day. And what the Gilberts have done today is give them a road to financial security.
Still, this tax debt retirement money will inevitably end up in the city and county coffers, but Wayne County Executive Warren Evans says there's a lot more at stake here.
I'd much rather see property taxes paid, interest and penalties waived, fees removed, and people have the ability to pay their taxes. That's going to build a strong Wayne County.
Now, they stress that they don't want this to give people reason to not pay their property taxes. In fact, Gilbert said this is the reason to pay property taxes. Also, it's about $15 million they figure can solve this problem for the most part. And so that leaves hundreds of millions of dollars left to go after other problems. And Dan Gilbert says he hasn't decided what the next one should be. He said, let's take care of this. And as they go, they'll be flexible in figuring out the next thing to do.
Nonetheless, a huge announcement today, Rod. So I'm wondering, Gilbert, he said that recovering from his stroke is like a marathon. How did he look to you today?
Well, he looked much better than the last time we saw him at the Motor City Casino about a year ago, where he had to be wheeled out in a wheelchair and helped to stand up. Today, he was able to actually walk out to the podium. It took time. He had assistance with that, but he had a cane, and he was far better off now than he was a year ago. He appears to be doing far better, although some of the paralysis in his left side still remains.
Yeah, but he looked good for the most part. Okay, that's good to hear. Rod, we appreciate it.